Denver Nuggets, Los Angeles Clippers, arguably the best series going on not only in the Western Conference but in the playoffs currently. The series is currently tied up at one apiece after the Clippers won game two in Denver, right? Yeah, they were in Denver for game two. They won, where are those stats? 105 to 105 to 92, or 105 to 102. Excuse me. Kawhi Leonard was going off. Let me tell you something. We always throw around, DeMar DeRozan, who do we talk about? Shay's mid-range. These
Mid
guys,
range.
mid-range assassins. That boy Kawhi Leonard put on a mid-range assassination in game two. I love to watch that, bro. Like, I mean, that nasty shot, because his shot is very distinctive. When he come off his hand, he
Yeah, because
all,
he got them big ass hands.
yeah, them claw
The
hands.
freaking ball, the ball looks so small in his hand, even though he's not that tall.
Let me tell you something. Kawhi Leonard put on a clinic. That zone that they were running, he always ended up with like Murray or somebody on him, cooked them, just turn around 1-2, right over the top. He
Right.
had 39 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 15 of 19 shooting. Boy, dude only missed 4 shots, bro, all
And
night.
3 or 7 from three.
Uh, 4 of 7. He had four
Oh,
threes, cuz 4 of 7 from three. Just feeling it. Norman Powell, 13 points. Didn't shoot as well, but chipped in 13. Zubac,
He
16
had the
and
big shots
12.
down the stretch.
I mean, Zubac, I'm not gonna say he deserved MIP over Dyson Daniels, but if he won, I wouldn't be mad. Shout out to Zubac. James Harden, 18.7 assists, 7 to 17. Chipping in when he could. He had a couple just to keep the game, because the game went back and forth. I think they had 21 lead changes or something like that. Hit big
Close to
shots
it,
to
typing.
keep them in the game. Beyond that, the role players didn't score beyond that, but those top four really put in a lot of work. Good minutes. On the flip side, not Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic had 26, 11, and 10 on 8 of 16 shooting, 4 of 8 from three. Jamal Murray had 23 and 6 on 9 of 17 shooting. He was a little hot and cold during the game, caught fire like in the third, like early fourth. Hit a couple threes there. Michael Porter had 15 on 6 of 11 shooting, and Aaron Gordon had 14 and 6 rebounds.
Wait, what
Um,
Michael Porter had? Sorry.
13,
15,
15.
15 points, 15 rebounds on 6 of 11 shooting. He
MPJ had
was,
15
15
rebounds?
rebounds.
yeah, he did.
Hmm.
Oh my
And
goodness.
With
Russ, I'll
that
say
tiny
Russ had
wingspan.
14. Russ had a stretch where he hit two big threes as well to keep them in the game in the
Yeah,
corners, corner threes
they're
as
not they're
well.
not guarding them out there.
For real, right? Then he went 5 of 11. But just let's talk about this series. I'll give you want to start this one. Let's talk about it. It's
Yeah,
very even.
yeah,
How you feel? I don't remember our
yeah,
picks
like
either,
you
but
said, this is probably the most entertaining series that we got going on so far, even though it come on so damn late in the night. So it's hard for me to stay up to watch these things, but I usually go back and watch. I got to give Ethan credit, right? Before the series started, before playoffs started, said
hmm
he mentioned Kawhi, and
yeah, he
I
did.
said I don't know about Kawhi because you know what I'm saying. We got to see him how he said if he stays healthy, but if he continues to play the way he playing, man, and he could stay healthy, the Clippers is going to be a problem. But they got to get out of the series first. I think past this
Yeah.
series, I think they could beat the Lakers or the Minnesota.
hmm
So,
Yep.
but you got to get out of this series because the Denver
Well, no. Well,
series, they're
actually,
so
no.
No,
They're not
they
on
would
that
play the
side.
Thunder.
They're gonna play the
they
Thunder.
would
They would
play
play the Thunder,
they would play the Thunder. Okay, so
which is great. Which is
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
great.
that
yeah.
would be
No,
an amazing
no,
matchup.
no,
But
no. They're
I
not
don't
gonna
know
beat the
that they're
Thunder.
beating them.
But they have to get out of this series first. These teams are really
Well,
equally matched.
hmm.
They
Oh,
really are, if you look top to bottom, they're really equally matched. So it's a great series. It's go back and forth. No team has gone on to a run where they're like up double digits or anything like that. James Harden's having a great series. Um, Jamal Murray showed up. Even though he was slightly injured, he showed up. Obviously Jokic is going to do what he does. And then you got those, the others, as Shaq say, and you got Braun, who is playing okay. And then Russell Westbrook won that game. Not only did he hit those two threes the first game, but there was a series to where he tipped and got probably two offensive
Offensive
rebounds in
rebounds.
a row, and the Clippers could not get a rebound. I don't know what the hell Zubac doing. You 7 feet, you can't get a damn rebound out there. I don't understand what's going on. But Russell Westbrook won that game from that first game, and they're equally matched. So we're gonna see this game. This series is gonna go 7. I don't remember who we picked. I think I picked Denver.
I think I picked Denver too.
And I'm gonna stick
I
with
don't
my
remember
pick,
who I picked.
but it could go either way. These teams are really that closely matched.
It sucks that both of these teams are playing in the first round because you would like to see them go further.
Yeah, this feels
Obviously,
like
one
a
has to lose.
this feels like a Western Conference Finals matchup, but it's first
Honestly,
round.
one has to lose. If I would to, going on to the next round and play the Thunder, I'd rather see the Clippers with a healthy Kawhi play the Thunder. I think Clippers in 6. This the last game. I feel like was lost because Jokic was complaining entirely too much. Every time I
He
went
started.
back and looked at him,
He starts.
he was barking at the
He's been
refs.
complaining.
He was flopping. He was doing a lot of what Luka did last year, and I was like, what's really happening here? So
He wants those superstar calls now. That he sees other guys getting, but the other guys,
which
but
he should get.
but he never complains. So,
Mm-hmm.
he not getting really as much calls as the other guys when you don't complain. But
And this playoff basketball,
as long
so you're not going to get
as
as
long as
much.
Kawhi stays healthy, this is the
That
thing with the
Knicks
Clippers
Pistons
that's
game was the
very
worst
scary.
officiated game I've ever seen. Go ahead. Sorry,
This is
Ethan.
the thing that's scary about the Clippers. Like they're dangerous, like I said, but they have 2 issues: is can Kawhi stay healthy, and can James Harden be consistent? Because James Harden looked good those first 2 games last year against Mavs, and then broke down like an old beater on the side of the road.
but see this season, this team right now, they don't need him to be a scorer as much. If he can continue,
I agree. I
if
think
he
it's
can continue
different
to facilitate,
circumstances.
you know what I'm saying? They got enough weapons and stuff
I think
around that.
circumstances are different. If Norman Powell can do what Norman Powell was doing in the regular season, I think
Yeah,
it'll
if he
be
can drop
fine.
like
If
20
he's a facilitator and
between
he has,
18 and 25.
if he can drop 20 and Kawhi is getting you 30 or something like that on a nightly basis, and James is right there to add maybe 20 with 9 assists or whatever, then
9-10
and then
assists. Yeah.
Zubac is doing Zubac's thing. I find I know people are high on the Thunder, but I find that very, very hard to beat. And I know the Thunder are a physical team, like they play physical.
Wait, but hold on,
So
you
do
got
the
to get
Clippers.
through to Denver first. Now, you're talking about the
No, I
Thunder. They
understand,
gotta get.
I'm just saying I picked them in 6. So looking ahead, I'm just saying I think the Clippers are also a very physical team. Whoever is guarding Kawhi is going to be a tough assignment, regardless. It really don't matter. I think in
They could
recent
throw options
years,
at him, though.
For me, in recent years, the run that Kawhi had in Toronto,
19.
to me, it was just unbelievable to watch that. Like what he was doing, like it just didn't. It
Ethan,
didn't make sense.
I'm gonna this is where I'm gonna
No,
come back to you, like fight back, because you'll pull out something like what year was that he do that?
19.
2019.
Okay. But then you'll look at
It
me
was
and say, "Well,
That
Giannis
was
hasn't
6
won a
years
playoff."
ago.
Like I just feel like we can't pull.
No,
But
I'm
but
just,
it is a bit different because Kawhi
is the
hasn't really
last
been
time-
there. Like if we're being
What
honest,
I'm saying
Kawhi
is
hasn't.
all the
referring to
more
him
to
being-
we can't put our where's this
Which
faith
I
coming
understand.
from in Kawhi?
I
Like,
understand.
where is
I
his
understand.
faith?
I understand what you're saying. Right, I get it.
His
But we
kneecap
haven't
could fall
really
off literally
seen.
next game. His kneecap could fall off
Don't
next game.
say that.
Literally.
Don't say that
I'm just
because then
saying.
it'll
I'm just
happen,
saying.
and then boom,
I'm just saying, like to have faith.
we don't see
in,
Kawhi for 3 more years, and by that time he's 41.
Go ahead, Ethan. I was just saying the faith in Kawhi. I don't understand where the faith or the foundation of it is
We
coming from.
saw it last night. That's why.
Okay, wow. To the end of the regular season in 2 games, but I understand.
Bruh.
I'm cool with that. But okay,
No.
go ahead.
I'm just saying Clippers in 6. That's it. Go ahead, Caleb.
I'm inclined to agree with E. I would say in 7. I don't remember who my pick was last week. I'd have to go back and look. If I said Denver, then I'd have to rock out with that pick. But I don't know. I just like what I'm seeing. God forbid Kawhi blows out his knee or something. But Stop. God forbid he blows out his knee or whatever. But
Like there's a lot of like
I
what
just
ifs in the series. You know what I'm saying? Like that could
right.
happen. He could
So,
also have a.
or
Let's
he
say he
could
has
he
a
could be
2019
healthy.
run,
Yeah,
right?
he could be healthy and
Right.
carry it
And
all the
he
way.
MPJ could come out and have 40. He gonna go 11 for 11 from three. Like it's a lot of what ifs in the series, which I like. Very again, like Unk said, just two very evenly matched teams, in this series. So we'll see where it goes. But Ethan, you said Clips in six.
Mm-hmm.
All right, for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Clips in
go
6 is
ahead.
crazy.
If, assuming that they do make it past the Nuggets, I think they stop at the Thunder realistically. And Ethan rolling his eyes, but that whole team is just
But guys,
that
let's
whole
just
team
focus
is
on the series that we're in because
Yeah,
we
let's just
can't
focus
be
on
we
it.
can't be looking ahead. We
okay.
don't know
Well,
what's gonna happen.
So you said so you have
Clips
Kawhi,
in
Kawhi,
7.
Kawhi
I have Clips in 7.
Kawhi can also average 35 in this series because we've seen that also. Just how we said,
Yeah.
he may not be able to stay healthy. We could also say we've seen him
That's
do have some incredible playoff series also.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So I said Clips in 7. I just don't see. I don't know. The Nuggets feel different this year. Like they don't feel.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
mean they
feel you.
fired their coach 2 weeks before the season. What do you
They
expect?
don't feel right. So
I feel you with
um,
Phil, but 60-point triple double is a 60-point triple double. Cause so hey, listen.
didn't he lose?
Uh, now he lost
Yeah,
because of
he
one
did.
singular man. He lost because of one man. But
Well,
if I say his name, I'm hating.
Listen, I don't care. I'll say his name. Russell Westbrook, you lost in the game.
Oh
Okay,
Hey,
Lord,
but
I
they
wouldn't.
and listen,
but he
and listen.
but he won them a playoff game.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
true.
No, yeah,
That's
it's
true.
very.
But I'm
Okay, now.
talking to the Russell Westbrook fans out there, and this is a little bit off topic, but it's on topic. I don't care what y'all say. The man is past his prime. Give it up, okay?
Well,
The man.
who's arguing that?
No. The people are like make it seem like because you bring that up or because you call out the flaws in this game and the holes in this game,
Okay,
you're hating. I don't care
okay,
what you say. There are holes in
okay.
this game. Deal with
Again,
it.
not to
Okay.
be off topic because it's on topic, but
you are.
the decision making, right? I don't know if y'all realize this. He did the same thing he did in the 60-point triple double game in game one. You're up.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
dude is look, bro.
but
Is your
that's
head
Russell
jam
Westbrook
away?
though. But
That's always
that's
been
Russell
him.
Westbrook.
That's been him.
He's
That's
gonna
always
make
been him.
stupid bonehead things. He's gonna
Bro.
throw the ball out of bounds. Like that's
Or I'm
just
gonna go
who
up
he is.
when we're up in the game on two people for no reason. Okay. That'll run me hot. But anyway,